And I'm like, oh, there's a yellow butterfly. I'm really nervous. I had these roses in my house and they started to die, and I thought I could take one for each limiting belief that I have and kind of make it a reclamation of myself. This is me letting those go and stepping into my new journey. In the syrupy haze of twilight, I've caught myself dreaming, visualizing the open, wide mouths of waterfalls, the return of the moon, my body cocooned in the opal waters of summer. The owl calls again, reminding me of the ancient wisdom that resides within.
Uncomplicated touch, stable as we go, consistent as we grow. I won't slow down, no need to rush. I'll say it in my dreams, strange as it may seem. I reminisce the codependence, the games that we played, lost our minds. possibly have changed. I need slow love. Yeah, the real one. I've seen it in my dreams. Strange as you may seem.
After the slow, steady calm of this blue morning, the weekend came in a torrent of sound and color, and I found myself knocking on Monday's door, left with the remnants of Sunday. Pizza boxes strewn about on the kitchen counter, dishes dirty, sticky, with the remains of popsicles. And here I am, torn between the idea of frolicking through the mountains or the motherly duty of keeping a clean home. It's so good. Green things make me happy. Trees, nature, matcha, money. This matcha is so good. There's a part of me that wants to leave all of this stuff where it lays and go outside, because it's such a beautiful day. But I almost busted my butt. I almost went down because I tripped over a bolster pillow with a hot cup of matcha in my hand. So I guess for that reason, I'm going to stay inside, do the motherly thing, and clean. So I wanted to chime in really fast and discuss the title of today's video, which has to do with me being nervous. So for the second act, I planned on, and I actually recorded my body in its shape, in its form that it's in now. And upon reviewing the footage, I felt like deeply ashamed and embarrassed about the state of my physical health. Matcha sure does give me a lot of energy. Straight out the gate. It's gonna be nice for my workout today. It felt extremely vulnerable for me to be able to share with you guys today. And who knows when I whip this body into shape, and not saying that I don't love myself or I don't love my body. It was just extremely triggering for me, giving all of my internal struggles that I'm going through right now, to see myself like that. And so right now I'm focusing on healing myself, and I do want to share that journey with you guys. But it really did, it felt extremely vulnerable, and I have not even been able to look at the footage again since recording it. and so I decided not to include it in the video. So I titled the video "Being Nervous About Going to the Gym," and today is the day in the video that I take that first step towards stepping into this new version of myself, into this person that I want to be, into this person that is active and explores and works out. And so while I'm cleaning and while I'm joking around, I have this deep fear, this deep nervousness about getting back into the gym and starting out on this journey again. But today is different. It's the day I go to the gym. I start my journey, my healing journey. And oatmeal will forever be a staple during this journey. I'm here at the gym, and I'm like, oh, there's a yellow butterfly. I'm really nervous because I haven't been to the gym probably over a year. And I'm just so afraid that someone is going to ask, like, if I had my baby or if I'm pregnant or something like that. And I don't know why I'm so consumed with worrying about what people think about me, but I guess I'm just like maybe kind of insecure right now. And I just left the chiropractor, so I mean, I guess the only thing I can do is just go in here and do it. But I'm like, I am nervous. I'm nervous. I don't know why. Like, what am I so worried about? Like, looking like an idiot or something? And it's like, I know my way around the gym. I've done weight training for years, but okay, I'm gonna go in. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it, okay? I wonder about life and the purpose of life and why we are actually here and why we have this feeling of nervousness. Usually when I come up with like a message or something that kind of feels like a spiritual download, I write it down in my notes app. And so I said this, and it's very rough. It's probably not the most beautiful thing, but it says, I think the reason we are here is to simply experience. Who knows, before we could have been floating endlessly. We could have been the black of the universe or the twinkle of the star. But for now, I'm not quite sure why certain things call to us, why they sing to our soul. But I think we have consciousness for a reason. The voice inside that tells us this is for you, this is meant for you, this is what you should do. How many of us are brave enough to answer the call of our soul, to answer the call of our longing, to go out and pursue the things that others may mock us for? What does it mean to be truly alive? Is it all a wall of accomplishments? Is it material wealth? Is it the sacredness we find when we travel, or when we receive the smile from a stranger, or the giggle of children? I think it would be different for all of us because our perceptions are our own. What I'm meant to experience will differ vastly from what you are meant to experience. But somehow, both of those perceptions contribute to the whole, contribute to the lighting up of others, contribute to the dream and the dreamer. And all of that just because I was nervous about going to the gym. But here's like the thing, right? that really spurred this whole thing to come in. I think we do this with more than just going to the gym. It made me come to the core of why I want to pursue my health journey. This is not only about aesthetics. This is about me wanting to live a certain kind of life that involves being active, especially being active when it comes to nature and animals. But now it's time for you to answer that call. And the thing is, I did not know exactly what that call would look like. All I knew is that I had a very deep, deep love for animals. There was this little girl who remembered the time she saw a baby bird fall out of the nest. Didn't even have feathers yet, it was just pink skin. And I remember I picked it up and I tucked it into a fat leaf, and there was just this feeling that cocooned itself around me. And I remember thinking, this is what I'm supposed to do. I had this belief, this negative thought within myself that it's time to let go of childish things. That was a dream of a little girl. When are you going to move on from this? It's time to lay those to rest. You loved when you were younger can still be the things that you love as an adult and well into older age. There is never a time in your life where you need to lay down your dreams. I am giving myself permission to show up as the full expression of myself. I am giving myself permission to live and step out into this life and be full. To be full of love, to be full of light, to be full of happiness. Because if I'm walking around and I'm living in my light and I'm happy and I'm dressing myself in the gold of the universe, and I'm showing up as a big mirror to everyone else who will see their truths reflected from me back to them. Who am I harming? What am I doing? I'm living in my truth. I'm living in my bliss. This is woo-woo. And I'm just like, I'm on a tangent. I think that the time, in my opinion, all of this is completely anecdotal and opinion based. All we really have right now is the present moment. All we have is right now. So one is, you have to live in the present moment, and everything, and I mean everything, grows from this moment. Two, your thoughts are pouring out of you like a wave in circuitous motions. Imagine the world as a blank canvas. The paint is your thoughts, and the brush is the emotions behind your thoughts. You are not living in a world, you are creating it. Every day, every moment, your thoughts are the cause and your reality is the effect. Love is the strongest emotion in the universe. Create from that, live in that, become that. I gave myself 300 days to transform my body, to transform my life, to transform my mindset. And I'm very, very excited to see what becomes of me. I was nervous. I was terrified. And I did it anyway.